Why did the student loan get a job? Because it wanted to stop being a loan and start making some interest. But in all seriousness, folks, student loans are no laughing matter, especially when scams get involved. How many of you all are like me? You get numerous telemarketing calls about how they can help you with your student loan debt. Recently, on April 12th, 2024, news broke about community members receiving scam emails and phone calls. Posing as legitimate student loan debt relief representatives, these fraudsters were offering loan forgiveness in exchange for upfront fees. Throughout the years, I started with deferment, then forbearance, then it came that time when I started receiving notices that it was time to pay back the loans. The Federal Student Aid Office of the U.S. Department of Education quickly stepped in, issuing guidance on how to identify and avoid such scams. Every time I received a phone call about my student loans, I would go to my account that I had set up online with my borrower. I had to check to see if they were contacting me or was this a scam. But the story doesn't end there. You may recall President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan, set to offer relief to low and middle income borrowers. This was a nightmare for me because I would be told one minute that my debt was forgiven, then the next minute I was being notified to set up a payment plan. I would check my online account and constantly check the credit bureau. If the credit bureau states the balance is zero, then you best believe it mostly is zero owed. However, this plan was struck down by the Supreme Court. This decision unfortunately created a breeding ground for scams to thrive. Federal and state officials, including the Federal Trade Commission and the Federal Communications Commission, began issuing warnings about the increased risk of scams. So how can you protect yourself from these scams? Remember, set up an account with the bank that has your student loan debt and constantly check your credit history. First, never provide personal information or payment upfront. Verify the legitimacy of any debt relief service before engaging with them. And if you suspect you've been scammed, contact the Federal Student Aid Information Center immediately. The Education Department is also taking steps to prevent scams. They're updating federal student loan servicing platforms to enhance data security and scam detection, including streamlining servicer websites and email addresses to end in .gov. Make sure you are very careful with this, and once you have the correct web page, bookmark it so you do not have to guess if you are on the correct web page. Remember, folks, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and let's make sure those loans start making interest for you, not for the scammers. Thank you for viewing my video. Please subscribe, like, and comment.